Right, the video that I recently called Cecil called me a liar. He deleted it just as I was uploading the video. But he basically was talking about the confession video and the people that analysed the confession video. one of them people was me. Um, But he has another video that was 38 minutes long, and he's got a bee in his bonnet about LYKO. LYKO then reacts, and he's as cool as a cucumber. He's like the Bob Ross of the community, just relaxed while Cecil is losing his shit. But Cecil has made serious accusations against LYKO, and if I was LYKO, I'd be pretty mad, and I would get him to cease and desist very quickly. But it is a he pointed the camera towards the speaker of his speaker box, so there's no actual video. It's just kind of audio, but we can go through it. Yeah, here we go.
Feel my nerves.
Right off the
assignment. The assignment.
You know, he never starts a video properly. Recently he started doing this. I just want to say this, as if it was important, and that it's not. But anyway, continue.
You guys don't quit.
No.
Anybody out there who gets trolled? You can't say nothing if you're not defending somebody else that's going through the same thing. My wife asked me not to say anything about this.
And of course you don't respect your wife, and you're going to do it anyway.
But I'm going to.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to mention it because it just goes to show the type of people that I'm dealing with.
Well, there'll be no Nuki tonight, Cecil. But that's your choice.
Now y'all are trying to drag Coleman Lane into this shit because you knew that he was a kid who was around me that I was mentoring, trying to be a mentor for when he was a boy. But now he's a grown-ass man. He's doing this thing with his music. He's doing amazing, bro. I'm proud of the dude. Like, I'm glad things are good for him.
I don't know this Coleman Lane situation, so hopefully he'll just pass it as soon as possible. But I don't know anything about it. Seemingly, when he was younger, he had some connections with Cecil or something like that. But anyway.
And I knew that bringing up Coleman about the show that he was on YouTube and how it gave him some good exposure and stuff, I knew bringing up his name was going to get you fucking trolls going towards him. Duh. When you got people like my haters who are addicted to you, what do you expect? You guys don't understand that there are actual real child predators out there, dude.
Yeah, you.
Real child predators. Do you know how many full circle, brand new haters I've had who tried to threaten me with law enforcement? Why are you threatening me with law enforcement? I have contacted the law enforcement plenty of times about this situation.
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Because, well, they are aware of your channel, Cecil, and they're aware of ours. So, they know what the full story is. They're probably just waiting for the right time to pounce.
People, you have stuff that is in my drawer that you left in my fucking mailbox, bro. Y'all could...
Are we still talking about mailboxes, Cecil? Get over yourself. It was just a letter with your address on it that you doxed. You doxed yourself. You idiot.
Commit federal crimes.
Oh, God.
Why would you even call the cops? And what's the point of calling the cops? What are you going to tell them? That I was an underage boy over 25 years ago?
No, we'll just tell them the truth. What you said in the original video, basically.
And some girls were trying to be nasty with me and I told on them?
That's not what you said in the original video. You didn't do anything they didn't want you to do, they told you to do it. That's what you flippin' said. And I think there was a dog barking in the background through that as well. I'm not quite sure about that, but I know there was a dog barking on and off. But the dog was definitely barking when you says we were doing sexual shit. There was a dog in the background down the street, and I boosted up the gain and I heard the dog. That was not edited in any way. If it was, the background would have been chopped up too. So stop lying, Cecil.
How is that going to put me in prison? How is that going to put me in prison?
Well, I don't really care if you go to prison or not. I just want you to take responsibility for your actions. You know? And then apologise to us for calling us all cheese pizzas and stuff. And try to make yourself to be a better person. Make a good effort. I don't think prison is the... that's not my aim, to be honest with you. Just want you to take accountability, that's all.
Tell the cops that nobody pressed charges on me when I was an underage boy because...
This underage boy shit is really getting on my nerves. You were 15, 16, 17, and you were babysitting an 8 and a 10-year-old. Do the math, Cecil. It's still, it's still fucked up.
I didn't do anything to anybody?
Yes, you did. You said that. You said what you said in the video.
So every 17, 16-year-old boy...
15, 16, and 17-year-old boy.
Who goes around a girl who tries to grab on him and he does the right thing and he tells on that kid...
No, that's not what you did. You didn't say that in the video. You said, I didn't do anything you didn't want me to do. You told me to do it. And now I have to suffer. Making yourself out to be the victim. That's what you said in the confession video, Cecil. You didn't mention anything about telling the parents. That came after, when you didn't get the reaction you wanted. And then we edited the video and stuff. None of it makes any sense, bro.
That person to you is a chomo?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really? The funny thing is there's a lot of people out there who have been through the same thing I've been through. They went somewhere where there was some little girls who tried to do things to them.
I don't know any 8 or 10-year-old that would do those things to an adult. Maybe I live under a rock, but I don't think so, Cecil. You were a babysitter, and you said what you said in that confession video, and now you're trying to put the toothpaste back in the tube. Toothpaste does not go back in the tube.
How is that a crime? And how does that make me predatorial?
Because you're 15, 16, 17, you were living with your aunt and you were babysitting an 8 and 10-year-old and you were doing things to them. That makes you a predator, Cecil.
Me telling on the girls, doesn't that show that I'm not a predator?
No, but you didn't tell on the parents. You didn't tell the parents. If you did, you would have said it in the confession video.
How are you making a monster out of someone who did the right thing?
You didn't do the right thing, Cecil. And, since then, you've been a horrible person to other people. And actually, if it wasn't just only for the confession video, there was another incident when you were 20. And it was a similar situation, Cecil. What can I tell you? And every incident that you talk about, you're the victim? I don't think so.
That's the sad part. And why do y'all keep threatening me with fucking prison? There's
Cecil, have you got nothing else better for doing? Because this is a waste of time. This is the same old shit that you normally whinge and cry about.
not one little girl in this world who is in danger of my presence.
It's no wonder your Jesus candle was crying, because if I was Jesus and if I was in your house, I'd be crying too, listening to you. I'm just saying.
Y'all want me to go to prison because of something you think I did when I was a little boy? But I'm gonna...
No, I just want you to take accountability and say sorry. And then say, you know, you have a couple of things to fix with us as well. You know, like calling us cheese pizzas and stuff, and the order of magnitude and his wife, Master Shredder, RV, me, Random News, and a host of other people. And actually LYKO, because you're going to do that to him too on this video. And I'm documenting it.
Bring something up.
Before you delete it.
Because it shows the type of people that I'm dealing with. Hey Logan, why is it that my daughter's old best friend, who used to
Tread carefully, Cecil.
be super best friends with my daughter, she went on camping trips with us, she used to go skating with us, but somewhere down the line, my daughter and her aren't the greatest of friends. They are friends still, but they're not as close as they used to be. But hey, how many of you guys are still just as close to every friend that you ever had when you was a kid? Well, anyway, why is it that my
Tread carefully, Cecil.
daughter Zandra's old best friend, who used to be her best friend, she's 13 years old, and one of her best friends is Logan. She's on social media talking about how she misses her guy friend, Logan.
Cecil, you had to go there, hadn't you? You are really scraping the bottom of the barrel here with this one.
Blah, blah, blah.
But it gets worse.
Like, constant post about him. Logan, why is one of your best friend's little sister talking about how you're her bestie? And you know what? It's fine. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with the fact that you're friends with your best friend's little sister.
Then shut the fuck up, Cecil. Cecil, this isn't going to go well for you. I'm just going to say that.
But I find it strange that a 13-year-old little girl thinks that an 18-year-old man is her best friend, when really you're friends with her brother. You know, word gets around very fast in a small town, and I wasn't going to bring this up. I was going to leave it alone. I was going to use it by putting it in my back pocket as a little ammo for later, just in case.
Cecil, you see, you're manipulative, Cecil. That's what you do. You hold things in your back pocket as ammo for later. And when you do use it, you make a balls of things. But, you know, Hetty was on the right track when she says not to bring this up. Cecil, you're going to get the silent treatment for a few hours from Hetty, or you're going to get a mugful. So, you know, well done on that one, Cecil. And, you know, I hope she doesn't get too hard on you.
So you're hanging out with 13-year-old little girls, huh, Logan?
Oh dear, Cecil, you're heading down the wrong road here. Making accusations and stuff. Is this the best you can do, Cecil? You know, Cecil, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you know what? Some responsible adult should restrict your internet because you're clearly not responsible enough. I mean, like, you are a fruitcake. It's the best thing I can say about you.
Really? Really? Why? What you need to do is you need to hang out with that. I'm not going to say the girl's name because she ain't done nothing to me. And her.
But you're still going to bring it up, like.
Her and my daughter are still cool, so I ain't got no problem with her. But I'm.
Well, do you know what? You've put a box into the hen house right now. See, you don't fucking think, do you? Do you know, your daughter has a friend and, you know, they are sort of cool or whatever. Why bring, you know, things up and make things worse for your daughter and the friend who may, you know, patch up their friendship in the future or whatever? You know, you've just gone and fucked that all up now. You know, and bringing your daughter into these situations, you know, your daughter's got nothing to do with any of this. And she seems to have, you know, a kind of a lack of confidence. And that this doesn't fucking help, like.
I'm just trying to make a point.
Well, you shouldn't. Because you're going to make a balls of it. And he's not over yet.
Actually, to me, that little girl's like family because she was my daughter's best friend for years. So I'm not going to throw her name out there.
But you did bring her on video about your situation, which you shouldn't have done.
But Logan's 20-something-year-old best friend's little sister is talking about Logan all day. Why?
Because sometimes girls are fans of some people. What can I fucking say, Cecil? Do you know? When I was, you know, their age, I was fans of people that were older than me. What's wrong with that?
Why? Talking about you're her best friend. Now, it's okay to be friends with your best friend's little sister.
Well, then shut up then, so.
But I find it strange.
That's a bit of a contradiction, Cecil. You're going to have to explain that a little bit further to me. Because I'm stupid, as you know.
That you're on YouTube supporting people saying these lies about me, editing these videos about me.
Not that you calling me a liar now, Cecil, because I analyse your video. And you're calling everybody that has seen that confession video and has taken it for what it is, you're calling them liars too. That's why we don't go away, Cecil.
But you're running around with your grown-ass best friend's little sister.
I thought you said there was nothing wrong with it. But now you're, you know, contradicting yourself or whatever. You don't even know what the whole fucking story is like, Cecil. You're making shit up. You have walked into doo-doo this time, Cecil. Cecil, why don't you get facts right before you start talking? Because I know you haven't done that.
That's weird. That is.
I thought you said there was nothing wrong with it. And now it's weird and that. Cecil, you don't think, do you? Cecil, you know, like I said, Cecil is just making things up as he's going along here. And we're only 7 minutes into a 38-minute video. And I haven't seen it all. So I don't know what other surprises there are. There is a surprise coming up. Where he attacks Logan. And it's mad, like, but it is Cecil for you.
Fucking weird. You're a grown-ass man. Stop being besties with 13-year-old little girls, bro.
Cecil, you just made that all up, didn't you? You flippin' plum.
That little girl walked up to my daughter in school and said, "Yeah, I know, Logan, and apparently people were saying that your dad is a rapist, child molester."
Yeah, that's what I was afraid was going to happen in school, Cecil. You see, it is affecting your daughter. And your daughter's going to get bullied as a result. And it's all your fault. But you're going to blame us. We didn't bring your daughter up, you did. You decided to bring your daughter into this situation. We didn't. You did. It's all on you, Cecil, so stop blaming other people. I feel sorry for your daughter that has to go through this shit because of what you put on the internet. You are responsible for your YouTube channel and what you put on your YouTube channel. And if that is affecting your daughter, that is your fault, not ours. So stop blaming us.
Why would my daughter have to worry about somebody saying that to her in school?
Because you can't help yourself on the internet and make a complete fool of yourself. It just does not look good. And, kids do look at YouTube. And, you're local to the community, you're bound to come up sometime.
That's bullshit. My daughter shouldn't have to worry about nobody walking up to her saying that bullshit.
Well, she probably will have to because, you can't help yourself on the internet. Talking absolute crap and just being a complete and utter fruitcake. I mean, what is wrong with you? Standing in your kitchen, ranting and raving every day, and, making up bullshit excuses for your actions when you were younger and stuff. Cecil, just cop yourself on. Just put your hand up, sort this mess out, let us move on. It's not that difficult.
Because it ain't true. Now they're calling me a rapist? What the fuck is wrong with people, dude? You people are fucking delusional. Y'all know how many real rapists are out here in this world? I'm talking about real rapists. Not the fake facade of a rapist. I'm talking about there is real rapists out here, yo. People who are really targeting children. People who really do deserve to go to prison. Not neglected and abused children who are put in unfortunate situations to where I was put in a bad situation where I had to go tell on these little girls' to their mom. I'm not a predator. And you sick-minded ass people need to get over yourself. For real. I don't have one actual victim out there, dude.
Well, not according to what you said in the past. There's a number of victims. And then you accuse the victims, and then you're a victim yourself. Cecil, we're not done.
You guys have been saying this about me on YouTube for almost a decade.
And you have nothing to bring forward to contradict or to defend your stance on things. You just call people names. That means you've got nothing. Cecil, I asked you a number of times to tell us where your confession video is edited. You came up with nothing. In fact, you did come up with something. Name calling me every name under the sun. That's when I knew, bingo. That means you got nothing when you resorted to personal attacks. I mean, you put your foot in it there big time, didn't you?
Why do you have so much energy to want to destroy somebody? I don't know. But I know mental illness plays a part. It has to, dude.
Can we see a certificate of your medical doctor's license or something, Cecil, because you seem to call everybody medically ill in some kind. Are you some kind of psychiatrist? I don't think so.
Normal people don't do this shit, dude.
Normal people don't stand in their kitchen ranting and raving 3 times a day on YouTube about critics and about silly little comments. They have other things we're doing, but obviously you don't.
And you would think, knowing the fact that I'm dealing with trashy ass people in the first place, I'm talking about dirtbag, low down, trashy ass, Covington ass people. Anyway.
Or Cecil just trashing his whole town. He's going to be very popular in town, isn't he? You know, I know some of my neighbours are scumbags, but fucking hell.
You would think that they would know what a real predator is, but no, it's a social media thing. Everybody's trying to impress everybody on social media. It's just a big social media. Oh, I'm a good guy, you're a bad guy. Oh, people like me. They don't like you, but they like me. Ooh.
Cecil, can I ask you this? Is there tablets that you should be taking and you're not? Are you subscribed some sort of tablets that you decided you're not going to take today? Because you're acting a bit strange, I must say.
Get the fuck out of here. You need validation from strangers that bad to feel good about yourself in this world? I deleted the last videos I made about Logan. I wasn't going to make no more about this kid.
I'm trying to figure out where he fucked up on the video. Because Cecil doesn't delete a video unless he knows he's fucked up somewhere. And I can't put my finger on where he flipping stepped on Twitter. But anyway, it's gone now. You know, and when I did commentate on some of the things in the video, I didn't actually play the video. I should have. But it's past tense now. The video's deleted. So, Cecil, you wasted your time there.
Especially when I heard he was hanging out with his best friend's little 13-year-old sister.
I thought you said there was nothing wrong with it.
Who was on other social media sites talking about, I miss my man, I miss my guy friend.
Cecil's just jealous because he doesn't have fans.
He's my bestest friend in the whole wide world. It's just weird. And I'm not saying it's weird to the little girl because it's not weird to her. She just wants a friend. I'm not knocking her. I care about her. That's my daughter's best friend of like 5 years. And I will protect her by not saying her name. But her and my daughter aren't as close as they used to be.
Well, I think you aren't helping the situation, to be honest with you, Cecil. And you were told by your partner not to say anything, but you don't really respect your partner's wishes, and you've come on and you blabbered about it anyway. And when Hetty sees this video, she's going to lose her shit. Cecil, do you know that crying candle? You know the crying Jesus candle that you think, you know, the picture of Jesus on the candle is crying? Do you know if I was Jesus and I was in your house, I'd be crying too, having to listen to you. I'm just saying.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but I decided to because these lame-ass motherfuckers are back to threatening me with law enforcement and then trying to drag Coleman Lane into it, talking about Coleman Lane knows the assignment. Let me tell you something. Coleman Lane isn't nobody's puppet. He is completely focused on his music, and I don't see him distracted whatsoever on YouTube. I just looked at his channel.
We seem to have taken a turn very quickly. Because we were talking about Coleman Lane, then we're talking about Logan, and then we were talking about Coleman Lane again. Why didn't you just keep the sections separate and just talk about Coleman Lane and then just move on to Logan instead of going over and back and over and back? You give me a fucking headache. My brain hurts.
This dude is not distracted as far as I can see. And that's good. Because the last thing he needs to do for somebody who's doing as good as he is with his music career, he don't need to be distracted by these liars.
Or clout chasers like you.
Coleman Lane was around me for a short period of time. I'm sure he can make up his mind about his judgment on me based off of the little bit of time that he was around me.
Cecil, are you eating and streaming at the same time? Because I can hear you chewing. I mean, like, it's just off-putting. You gotta give him a second. His brain is trying to catch up. Or he's lighting a cigarette, actually. Sorry.
Every teenage boy who is 40 years old right now, if you've ever walked behind a tree and kissed a girl, when you...
Cecil, we're heading into the danger zone here. I'd tread carefully if I were you. But I know you haven't treaded carefully because this is the second time I've seen most of this video. Cecil, you're an idiot.
You were a little boy, or if a little girl tried to grab your private area and you felt uncomfortable and you told on them.
But you didn't tell. You keep saying that, but you didn't do that. You only said that to get you out of a spot. Do you know? It didn't go the way you planned, Cecil, did it? You were expecting all sorts of sympathy. Oh, Cecil, I'm sorry that things happen like that and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you didn't get that reaction and then you decided to throw your critics under the bus.
Because you wanted it to stop? Then you should be in prison. You should be in prison. And you should be labeled as a predator for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but that's exactly what you're being labelled as. You know, because when you were 15, 16, 17, you were lived with your aunt. You were a babysitter, and you done things to 8 and 10-year-olds. And that's why you're a predator, Cecil. I'm just saying.
Now, I don't know Coleman for real. I don't know what he's been through. I know he grew up rough, but I don't know the details to this man's story. All I know is I'm proud of the young dude.
Cecil's clout chasing, I think. If Coleman, whatever this Coleman person is, if he is successful, I think Cecil is trying to clout chase. Oh, you know, I worked with this guy and I influenced him and all the rest of it, and I should get a pat in the back. Cecil, piss off.
I'm fucking proud of him. And for my haters to try to drag him into some shit, I remember me and him had a little back and forth about something. I don't remember. It was over a decade ago when he was a young boy, and he was trying to rap and stuff. And we squashed our little issues that we had.
I'm just sorry to interrupt you, Cecil. When you were a growing man, and you had this interactions with Logan, and now you're saying about this girl, you know, who possibly is a fan, and she said, oh, you know, LYKO's my best friend, and, you know, kids sometimes say them things, and, you know, they're starstruck and all the rest of it. What's the difference, Cecil? I just want to know.
He drew back and looked like he wanted to fight me or punch me. I don't know what happened. I don't think it's because I don't know. I don't know what it was, but
Well, let me just explain to you. You've got one of them faces, if you know what I'm saying. I won't elaborate any more than that without getting myself into trouble. You know what I'm saying?
the young man had it rough growing up, dude. Like he was like me. He reminded me of me. He had anger issues. Something was making him emotionally angry.
Well, you know, obviously he's worked on his thing or whatever. You, on the other hand, I still have anger issues because you're in your kitchen every day, ranting and raving and getting angry and about your haters and all this old shite, and you're 43 years old. I mean, like, that's not a good look, Cecil. I'm just saying.
And I know what it's like. I don't know his situation. I don't know if he grew up without his dad or not, but I know I did, and I know how angry it made me. So I kind of related to Coleman. So why are you guys dragging Coleman into this? That's what don't make no sense to me, dude. You guys are going to go to everybody that you know that I know that was either an underage girl or an underage boy and try to use them as a weapon against me? Pathetic. Pathetic.
Is that you lighting another cigarette? Because you only lit a cigarette a couple of minutes ago. Is the stress getting to you, Cecil? I'm really sorry. But it's your own fucking fault. Do you know?
But I want y'all to know, I've already reached out to the cops. I've been in contact with the police.
Is it,
This shit. Hold on a second. I want to show you.
his internet's going kind of funny. And I can see his feet.
Me is not true. And if I had a pass, trust me, I would. Where the fuck is everything? Damn it, Hetty organized everything, so where the hell? I have to wait to get here, but all the shit that y'all put in the mailbox, I have it.
Oh, she probably hid it from you so you won't talk about it again, but she's probably sick listening to you.
I have evidence of harassment. I have evidence of fucking doxing. I don't even know what you guys...
Doxing? You doxed yourself, you fucking clown. Your address was on this envelope that you were whinging and crying about. That's how I found out where your address was. Apparently your phone number was on another piece of paper on another video, and you doxed yourself there too. And then you decided it's not your fault, it's ours. How does that make fucking sense, Cecil? You are a clown.
What you guys are even saying about me. That's the funny thing. And honestly, I don't care. You guys have been threatening me with law enforcement, threatening me with shit for fucking years and years and years. You guys are so delusional. Some of y'all people actually believe what you're saying about me. It's fucking pathetic. Every time that you know of a person that I knew as an underage boy, that you know that they... You see, you know that Coleman Lane makes content, so you think you can use the kid against me. Because you go after YouTube channels of people that you knew that I knew when they were Logan. You know Logan.
Internet's going weird, Cecil.
So what you're going to do is, you know that I knew Logan when he was an underage boy, so you're going to try to use Logan as a weapon against me. You keep hoping that every underage kid that you know that has a YouTube channel, you're going to try to use them against me. But you notice that every person that you guys keep running across who turned out to be a kid that I knew turns out to be someone that is no victim of mine. These people are not a victim of mine because I don't have any victims. No matter how many times you guys want to keep saying it, I don't have no victims. I'm not a chomo, you low lives.
There's a police coming for you, Cecil.
You people are fucking troublemakers, dude.
That was knocked out of the park randomly, Cecil. You people are troublemakers. Is that the... that was just a filler statement because he's trying to think of what to say next. You people are troublemakers, dude. Yeah, that is a filler statement. He's saying that to sort of give himself time to think of something else. And I think it's coming very soon.
The only thing that helps your self-esteem is to down somebody else, to make someone else look bad.
But that's what you do.
To say, oh, that person is a bad guy. Ooh wee. Whoa, look at me, I'm a good guy.
But that's what you fucking do. I'm a good person. You're constantly fucking giving yourself a pat in the back. I'm a good person. I'm a good father. I'm a good this. And everything. Just, to try to make yourself look good while not facing responsibilities. Anybody that keeps saying, that many times that they're a good person, that's a fucking red flag, Cecil. I've said that before, many times.
Like me, love me, don't like him, hate him. It's a fucking popularity contest. Y'all love to try to destroy people. That's what it all boils down to.
Can I just say something? And I normally I don't get personal and make comments about appearances and stuff. But that beard, Cecil, it's doing weird things. And it puts out a kind of weird state. Did you see that photograph of Gary Glitter and Todd? That is a cool beard. I want one of those. I was just wondering, Cecil, because it looks very, very similar, if you know what I'm saying. Moving on.
But Logan, if you're gonna be cool with my daughter's old best friends.
Oh, Cecil, don't go there. You're heading for danger zone. I think it's coming up.
Older brother. Be careful, buddy. Because your best friend's little sister, she thinks you're her bestie. She's saying that you are her bestie. And it makes me wonder about you.
Fuck's sake, Cecil, you did have to go there, didn't you? Continue, Cecil. You shouldn't have done this. You are a clown. I think you're flipping. I think you deleted the wrong video.
It really does.
There's no pictures in this video because he's just facing a speaker, so you're not missing anything visually. It's just an audio video. And then Cecil sometimes complains that we don't show her face on camera. Cecil decided he's not going to be on camera today. Because he couldn't control his beard. But we don't have a problem with that. If you don't want to be on camera, you don't want to be on camera. Sometimes we have good days, sometimes we have bad days. Sometimes we're full of confidence, sometimes we don't. Cecil's no different.
And just to let you know, that little girl knows I'm not a predator. That little girl seen me dealing with trolls when she used to be Xander's best friend.
But has she seen both sides? Has she seen both sides, Cecil? Because a person that sees both sides, they'll make up their minds soon enough. And I think the video that you did delete, there was some woman who, was a new subscriber, and she was giving you all the support in the world. Don't listen to the trolls and don't listen to the haters. And then she found out what the haters were actually saying, or trolls, and she decided she'd make up her mind and kind of regretted her decisions to support you in the first place and found out who you really were. I think that was the reason why he deleted that video. But see, you're heading into rocky ground here. I wouldn't do this.
when she used to be here all the time with my daughter and stuff, she knew and seen the trolling that I dealt with. That little girl knows.
Well, she shouldn't have known. It's none of her business. She shouldn't be involved in it. It's your problem. Why is your daughter's friend, tied up in all of this? It's fucking stupid and it's weird. You're not a responsible parent when you, make everybody else suffer the same problems you're suffering because you decided to be an idiot.
I don't even know why she was even acting like she didn't know until she started being crazy about Logan. Honestly, why is this little 13-year-old so crazy about Logan? An 18-year-old man.
It's probably that hypnotic voice. He is very, very calming. Kids have fans of all ages. Cecil is just making it weird to use it as a weapon. Uh, you know, this is the scumbaggery that Cecil gets up to, and it makes himself look even more fucking horrible than he already is. I mean, Cecil's like a fucking really bad onion, and there's loads of layers.
Isn't that the same thing that you guys accused me of? Didn't you guys accuse me of being 17 around some teenagers?
No, it's a completely different situation, Cecil. You were 15, 16, 17, and you were living with your aunt, and you were a babysitter, and you'd done things to an 8 and a 10-year-old. And you didn't do anything they didn't want you to do. They told you to do it, apparently. That's not telling the parents, by the way. That's... Anyway.
Isn't that why you guys are calling me a chomo? Because you're claiming that I was 17 messing with 10, 11, 12-year-olds?
No, apparently you were doing it for years. You said when you were 15, 16, 17, and you were doing sexual shit for years. So you could have been doing it for 3 years when you were 15, 16, and 17, or you could have been doing it before you lived in the house or whatever. I don't know. But that's what you said in the video. You didn't say anything about telling the parents or anything like that. You didn't say any of that shit. That was just a fucking excuse to get you out of a hole a number of months or years later.
Which wasn't true and is not true? It's not even the truth. It's a fucking lie. So Logan, word gets around very fast.
Is that a threat, Cecil? Because... Cecil, who the fuck's going to listen to you? Because you talk shite all the time anyway, like. You know? There's more dirt on you. And let's face it, this other thing is just fucking you trying to make something out of nothing. It's a complete nothing burger, Cecil, that you've exaggerated. Which you have a tendency to do, and you're shit at it. So I'd stop about you.
Very fast. Me and you live in Latonia. We both live in the same area.
That's right, dox him too. Well done, Cecil.
Of course we're going to bump into some of the same people.
Why is it glitching?
You're not very smart, are you?
Oh, God. That's the pot calling the kettle black. I mean, like, you're the one standing in your kitchen doing all these fucking weird assumptions.
All it goes to show is people are projecting. When you
Why is my internet failing? I'm sorry, Cecil, if I blamed you. I think you had a problem earlier.
call somebody out of their
Why me? No, I don't want to wait.
name
Or exit page.
when it involves children or pet.
Why does it have to? Why does it have to glitch just when it comes to the part I really want to commentate on?
Pedophilia, which is sickening.
I'll just 20 minutes and 28 seconds. I'm just going to refresh the page. And there's no ads, because Cecil doesn't have any ads. Don't tell me he fucking deleted the fucking video. Please. Oh no. Shite. The video has been removed by the uploader. Now, that video was right heading towards do you know this? He was building up to it by, this girl wanting to, or being, oh, Logan's my bestie and that. And he made an assumption or a scenario that if she done something to him, he would let it happen. That's where he was going down the line. This is why he deleted the fucking video. That's why the video glitched. That's why I couldn't get any further. We were just about there. I hope somebody has recorded it, because damn, I spent time on it. I wanted to cover that piece and that. But Cecil, you are a scumbag. And you fucked up twice. And the battle with Logan goes on, and Logan stays as cool as a cucumber. He reacts. He's got this other channel called LYKO Extra. I'll leave a link to that channel at the end of this video, because I think he's reacted a couple of times to possibly this one. I know there's a 1.5 minute video, but I don't know if he's covered the exact piece that I'm missing with this video. But anyway, gonna leave it. Talk to you soon. Cecil's on the warpath. God knows what he's gonna come up with next. You see, Cecil doesn't think before he comes online and starts talking crap. Then he puts his foot in it, and then he goes, oh shit, I better delete that, because I fucked up. He's a dirty deleter, and he tries to hide stuff. Now he's going to deny he said those things, but at least we got some of it. But he basically accused LYKO. He says he wouldn't put it past LYKO to let things happen, if you know what I'm saying, which I think is fucked up, and he needs to apologise, but he's not going to do that, but it burnt my biscuits, and I wanted to talk about it, and the coward deleted the video, because he finally discovered he fucked up big time. I think he got some harsh critics about this video, I think. Anyway, I'm going to leave it, and we're gone into a zone of kind of Cecil getting extra unhinged about the slightest shit. I mean, like, somebody needs to restrict his internet. I don't know. Folks, I'll talk to you real soon. Take care. And be kind to one another. Right, I'm going to just add this little piece from Logan himself, and I'll leave a link at the end of the video so you can see the video, because I'm only going to play the audio. So we're going to hear Logan's Bob Ross voice. Happy painting, folks.
Like, constant post about him. Logan, why is one of your best friend's little sister talking about how you're her bestie?
First off, she's not even my best friend, and second off, she's not talking about me. She's talking about an actual best friend of hers with the same name. And also, why are you stalking her Facebook? I didn't even know that she made posts. And you're over here stalking her Facebook. Like, that's pretty sus. Bro, explain who the other Logan is.
It's her friend in 8th grade. He's like her gay friend in 8th grade.
And this isn't...
Oh, Cecil, you are so stupid.
of age dude named Logan who had children as an underage boy.
I don't see what that has got to do with anything, but I just wanted to make this video real quick to say that you're dumber than rocks. She's not talking about me. I don't even know her like that. I'm friends with her older brother, like you said. I don't know what any of my other information has to do with this. You're reaching, and you missed. Pipe down, and go to sleep.
Oh, God. So she was talking about a different Logan all the time. I'll leave a link to Logan's channel at the end of the video. Anyway, folks, I think I'll finish at that, unless there's anything else. Videos. No, that's basically it, yeah. That's it, basically. So Cecil done a video trying to attack Logan about this kid and stuff, and the kid was on about a completely different Logan. I mean, like, Cecil is so fucking stupid. See, Cecil gets angry and he streams on impulse, and he doesn't do his research before he opens his gob, and then he lands himself in trouble. And I think Logan's video that I just played is the reason why Cecil took down the video. But he got really fucked up there, and we will catch him doing it again at some point. I mean, like, it's Cecil after all. But anyway, folks, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, and happy painting.